What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 12 of our Pokemon Opal walkthrough. In the previous video, we just arrived at Alisio Town. In today's episode, we are going to do some exploring. And in the previous video, we also hatched an egg that we had. An Eevee came out and we got it to evolve into a brand new evolution, a flying type evolution. So if you missed that episode, definitely go back and give it a watch. Now back to today's video. Alisio Town isn't very big, but it is famous for having a cemetery. So we couldn't make it to the cemetery yet. It was blocked off by a whole bunch of tourists. It's apparently some native cemetery, so there's a lot of tourists going about to go and look at it. But we're going to explore the rest of Alisio Town and see if there's anything else that we need to do. Maybe there are some other side quests, or see if there's a gym leader to battle. As we're about to enter this house, someone just popped out of nowhere and he wants to battle. So I don't know who it is. He looks pretty interesting, but we'll battle. This mysterious trainer has just sent out a level 34 Pidgeotto. We've got our Shaboon up front still, and our Shaboon is almost at level 38. Hopefully we'll get it to level up soon. And our Safarion was level 1 in the previous video. And as you can see, it's leveled up all the way to level 9 by just knocking out one Pokemon. So it's going to level up fairly fast. And we're just going to keep on training it up until it catches up with the rest of the Pokemon in our team. The next Pokemon this guy sends out is Poliwrath, level 35, such an awesome water and fighting type. I thought our Swablu would have been able to withstand an attack, but unfortunately it's still not strong enough, so we're going to revive it and hopefully Munchlax can cause some damage. I do want to keep our Swablu around so it can gain experience from this battle. Munchlax also got knocked out, so we're going to send out Tangela. Tangela is level 30. And as you can see, we're having a hard time here. It looks like a lot of our Pokemon are underleveled, simply because we've added a whole bunch of new Pokemon to our team. In the next video or two, we're going to have to do some serious training and get all of these new Pokemon strong. Otherwise, we are really going to struggle with the next gym leader or boss fight. We finally got Poliwrath out the way, and now the final Pokemon this trainer has sent out is a level 34 Munchlax. So Shaboon's still up there. Hopefully Shaboon can knock it out. If Shaboon can't, then one of our other Pokemon will have to finish it off. And our Rocky Helmet has come in super handy. We have defeated this trainer, and he asks if we can be his rival. So sure, we'd love to take him on. I still don't know who he is though. It looks like he went into the house. And it looks like Gala is also here. So let's chat to her and see what she's doing. It looks like she also wants to go to the native cemetery. She says it's a really popular attraction. We talked to the receptionist and he tells us a celebrity from Kanto and his grandson are actually upstairs. So I wonder who this Kanto celebrity is. We'll go upstairs and explore a bit further. I don't know if the grandson is the person we just battled or not, because he also came. And yes, it looks like he is. The grandson is the guy we just battled, and his name is Vermilion. And his grandfather is there. And no way, it's actually Red, Trainer Red, the legendary Trainer Red, and his Pikachu. And he's all old now. He's all got gray hair and a beard. This is awesome. I hope we can get to battle Red in this game. I love that they've added him in and that he's so old in this game. And I had no idea that Red had a grandson, Vermilion. That's a pretty cool name. Vermilion City is also in Kanto, so that's a pretty cool name. But now we make our way back downstairs. I think everyone's headed to the cemetery. So we're going to make our way there. And yes, everyone is here already. The whole crowd of tourists have left. So we might actually be allowed in. Vera is also here. And it looks like everyone's gone down. So let's go and explore the native cemetery. It looks pretty cool down here. There's a lot of old vases and looks like there's old artifacts and things. It seems everyone is enjoying learning about the culture, and apparently these giant urns are what the people were buried in. We continue exploring, and next thing we have found this diagram or drawing on the wall, and apparently it depicts the great spirit that the natives believed in. So that's pretty interesting. We'll go and try have a closer look if we can. It has been pretty interesting to learn about the history of this region. Hopefully we'll see some historic ancient Pokemon or something. That would be really cool. But it looks like everyone is just discussing all the things that they are seeing, and everyone's still enjoying it. Red is here as well as Vermilion. We try and get a closer look, and then all of a sudden everyone disappears, and we kind of see some spirits of the natives. Now it's jumped to a cutscene. We see some mountains and the blue sky and some stars in the solar system, and then it looks like some snowy area, and now we see a shadow of some kind of Pokemon. I don't know what that is. It almost looked like Giratina in a way. But now we've spoken to another little shadowy Pokemon, and this looks like a legendary. It almost looks like Zacian and Zamazenta. The legendary Pokemon try to tell us a message that kind of like we're the chosen one and there's some terrible event that's going to happen in the future. So hopefully we can try and stop whatever's going to happen. But then we cut back to it, and it's just Carla and myself, and a whole bunch of Dusclops have attacked us. So we're going to try and battle off these Dusclops. I don't know what's going on. It's pretty creepy that they just appeared out of nowhere. But the Dusclops aren't all that difficult. Carla's Lycanroc is quite strong as well, so it's helped us a ton. And as we've defeated them, more and more come. So it looks like we're in trouble, but then Red's Pikachu came and shocked all of them. So Pikachu must be an absolute weapon. Pikachu was always so strong, and now he's about 50 years older. So Pikachu must be like level 100 for sure. But now after that, everyone has left, and I think everyone's gone back to the hotel. So it looks like Trainer Red is here, and Vermilion and Gala and Vera, and they're gonna go have a sleep and rest now. So I think we might also have to go and have a rest and heal up our team. We go upstairs and we're gonna try and chat to everyone and see if there's anything else we gotta do up here. Red and Vermilion are just taking it easy, same as Vera and Gala. So I'm suppose the next room might be our room. We go into the final room, and yes, it looks like it is our room. We can get ready for a good night's sleep. But before we do, Gala comes in and she wants to talk to us. She asks us about the weird visions that we saw earlier on in the cemetery, and we also had some visions in one of the towns before. So she asks if we actually saw the visions too, or if it's just her. And we tell her no, we also definitely saw all those visions. Something's definitely going on. I think the legendary Pokemon is trying to communicate with us somehow, because there must be some kind of bad event on its way, and maybe we can try and stop it. Gala is pretty relieved that we understand her, and we agree that the whole situation's a bit weird, but at least Gala knows she's not crazy and she's getting closer to us. We're really good friends at the moment. But we eventually fall asleep, and the next morning we can get out of this hotel. It looks like everyone has left already, so we're gonna head downstairs. And yes, it looks like everyone's checked out. Everyone's already outside in the town and saying their goodbyes. Vermilion says he's gonna head down south and try and take on some of the easier gym leaders. Gala said she's going to try head to the next city, which is Kelagene City or something. She wants to try take on the next gym leader. So we're going to try and catch up with everyone a bit later on in the story. Hopefully everyone gets stronger and the battles will get more intense. But now we can quickly finish off exploring the rest of Eliseo Town. I think it's just this one house left for us to explore. And then in the next episode, we'll try and make our way to Kelagene City as well. Hopefully we can take on the next gym leader. Here we find a Mr. Mime and some kids. We also pick up a cool TM. But it looks like that's all there is to do in Elisio. We're going to end things off here. Thanks for watching.